Hello dear students. In lecture number 3 of the chapter Human Eye and the Colorful World, we are going to discuss some numericals based on the defects of vision, myopia and hypermetropia. In lecture 2, we discussed all the defects of vision in detail. So I presume by now that you must be thorough with the defects and as I asked that you must have drawn those diagrams for practice in your notebooks. So let's get started with the numericals. The first numerical that I'm picking up is your NCERT question number 6 on page number 198, and the second question on the board is NCERT question number 7 on page 198. So these are actually your NCERT book questions and they are a part of the back exercise and they are very important for exam point of view. So let's start with the first question. The far point of a myopic person is 80 centimeters in front of the eye. So for this, you first need to know that when a person is suffering from myopia, he is not able to see the distant objects clearly. That means he is able to see clearly only till 80 centimeters in front of the eye. If the object goes beyond that, then there is a problem in his vision. So we need to find out what should be the power of the lens that he has to use so that he is able to see a normal distance of infinity, right? So we assume that this is the first question on the board. We assume that the object is placed at infinity. So I'll be putting a minus sign over here because u is always negative. Then v is the distance that is given to you. And just remember that in such numericals, v also has to be taken as negative. This you have to remember. And using v and u and v, we can calculate f by using the lens formula. The lens formula is 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. This is our lens formula. Now we will be substituting the values in this formula. 1 upon minus 80 minus 1 upon minus infinity is 1 upon f. Now what will be the value of 1 upon infinity? Infinity is something which is very huge. So if we are dividing 1 by a very big number, our answer will be somewhere around 0.0000 something. So we can ignore this term over here and we can consider it to be 0. So this becomes minus 1 upon 80. This becomes plus 0 is 1 by f. And from here we get the value of f equal to minus 80 centimeters. So we have calculated the value of f over here. What does the negative focal length over here represent? The negative focal length represents that this is a which lens? Concave or convex? You have to remember the ray diagrams for this. This lens, this is a convex lens, has a positive focal length. So obviously the nature of the lens required over here is negative focal length. So it will be a concave lens. So a concave lens is used to correct this defect of vision. And for calculating the power of this lens, we use the formula power is equal to 1 upon focal length in meters. We'll be converting this to meters directly when we substitute the value in the formula. And we get it as 1 upon minus 80 into 100. We have divided it by 100 so that it gets converted to meters. And our answer comes out to be minus 1.25 diopter. So this is the way we solve these questions of myopia. Now let us start with the second question written on the board. It is the NCERT question number 7 on page 198 of your book. So I hope you people have copied this down. Now we'll be starting with the second question. Again, we'll be using the lens formula, and for using the lens formula, we need to know what is u, what is v, and what is f first. The near point of a hypermetropic eye is 1 meter. What is the power of the lens required to correct this defect? So in case of hypermetropia, you should know that it is far-sightedness. The person is able to see the distant things clearly, but he is not able to see the nearby things clearly. Whereas the near point of a normal human eye is 25 centimeters, but that of a hypermetropic eye will be greater than 25 centimeters. In the given numerical, it is 1 meter. So how will we solve this question? In this question, our u will be minus 25 centimeters and our v will be minus 1 meter. So since we have the value of v in meter, we will convert it to centimeters first. So this comes out to be minus 100 centimeter and we need to calculate the focal length. We'll substitute the values in the length formula. 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is 1 upon f. Put in the values, it comes out to be minus 1 by 100 minus 1 by minus 25 is equal to 1 by f. Simplify this. 100 and 25 give you an LCM 100. So this is minus 1 plus 4 and this is 1 by f. This comes out to be like 1 by f is equal to 3 by 100 and f is 100 by 3, which is equal to since we don't need the focal length over here, we let it remain in fraction so that our calculation becomes easier in the next step. Now we need to calculate the power. Power is 1 upon focal length in meters. You will never forget to write this in meters so that you always remember that we have to convert this to meters. Now the focal length that we calculated over here is in centimeters. But when we substituted it in this formula, we have to convert it to meters first. So this comes out to be 1 upon 100 by 3 into 100. This 100 is, we are converting this into meters. On simplification, we get it as 3 upon 100 into 100. So 100 cancels out with 100 and our answer is plus 3 diopter. Now what does the plus sign indicate? That the nature of the lens is a convex lens, because a convex lens has a positive focal length, which we concluded from here also, as well as a positive power also. So from this you can conclude that whenever we are calculating the nature of a lens, whenever we need to find out the nature of the lens, just by looking at the symbol of the focal length, whether it is positive or negative, the same will be the symbol of the power also. If the focal length is positive, the power will also be positive, and if the focal length is negative, the power will also be negative. And accordingly we can find out the nature of the lens, and if we know the focal length, we can very easily calculate the power of the lens also. So I hope these two questions are clear to you. Now we'll be taking up two more questions which are not from your NCERT book but of the same type. So I'll rub this board and I'll write two new questions here. So the third question is, a person with myopic eye is not able to see objects beyond 2 meters from it. Determine the nature, focal length and power of the lens used to correct the defect. So this question is exactly like the first question that we took up just now. In this case, u will be minus infinity, v will be 2 meters, that is minus 2 meters here, and f we have to find out. Now this question can be done in two ways. Either we convert this to centimeters and we find the focal length in centimeters and then we convert it back to meters to calculate the power, or since the units are similar over here, infinity doesn't have any particular unit, so we can directly do the calculation in meters also. So I'll be going with the direct method of calculating, that is 1 upon v plus minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. Substitute the values, that is 1 upon minus 2 minus 1 upon minus infinity is 1 upon f. 1 upon infinity is 0 as we discussed in question number 1. So 1 upon f comes out to be minus 1 by 2, or f is minus 2 meters over here. So the nature of the lens will be a concave lens since the focal length is negative. So from here we come to know the nature of the lens. We have solved two parts. We have calculated the focal length and we have also concluded the nature of the lens. Now we need to find out what is the power of this lens. So power is 1 upon f in meters. We can directly substitute the values here because it is already in meters. So we get it as 1 upon minus 2 and our answer is minus 0.5 diopter. So this is our final answer for question number 3. I hope this question is clear to everyone. Now let us start with question number 4. In question number 4, the defect of vision has not been named. So you are supposed to find out or to identify which defect of vision is being discussed in the question. A person is unable to see objects nearer than 50 centimeters. That means he is not able to see the nearby objects clearly. That means he is suffering from farsightedness. So this defect is hypermetropia. And he wants to read a book placed at a distance of 25 centimeters. You have to find the nature, focal length and power of the lens required for his spectacles. So in this case, we will keep the object at minus 25 centimeters because he wants to keep the book at a distance of 25 centimeters from his eye and read it. And our V will be minus 50 centimeters, which is given in the question. Using the lens formula, 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. Substitute the values, we get 1 upon minus 50 minus 1 upon minus 25. We will simplify this. So our LCM comes to be 50. This is minus 1 plus 2, that is 1 by 50. And from here, we get our focal length as plus 50 centimeters. So what will be the nature of the lens here? It is going to be a convex lens because a convex lens has a positive focal length. Now we will calculate the power. Power is 1 upon f in meters and this comes to be 1 upon 50 into 100. Again, we are dividing it by 100 so that the focal length gets converted to meters and our answer is plus 2 diopter. So this is how we solve numericals based on defects of vision. Children, this topic is a very important topic for your exams. Please practice these questions. I have already taken up 2 extra questions. The rest of the questions you can refer to some extra books. You can refer to the internet to find out more questions and try and solve them. So there's hardly any trick involved in these questions. Only thing is that you must be clear what value to be taken as u, which value to be taken as v, and how to use the lens formula with proper sign conventions. So that's it for this video. Soon we'll be sharing lecture number 4 also with you. Till then, keep watching.